We're back.
Great.
You enjoyed that excerpt from the Blah Beatles?
Yeah.
We
It
were,
was gear.
It was really good.
It was good fun.
We're getting close to the end of the production for that one, but we'd like to move on now to our next blah, blah, blah topic in our special show today, which is about communication. And this is a very important part of communication, I feel. It's about talking behind people's backs. Now, the funny thing about talking about behind people's backs is we know it's wrong, but we can't help it. We're bored. We want to feel better about ourselves. We can't believe the person in question would do or say something so tasteless, mean, or embarrassing. So we have to confirm our opinions by getting someone else to admit that they've also noticed the same sin. But inevitably, it leads to guilt or, worse yet, getting caught and confronted for doing it. So I guess the question is, why do we really talk back behind people's backs?
Because it's easy.
It's fun.
It's addictive.
Yeah, well, I mean, you mentioned,
colorful,
I
it's
think
fun.
you started in on the whole bonding concept, whereby if you think someone's weird, then you think, well, maybe I'm weird. But then you talk to someone else, like, no, you're right, that person's weird. And it's like,
Yeah.
big sigh of relief.
Yeah, that's another old blah, blah, blah topic, though.
Yeah,
The weirdness factor.
yeah.
So it's about bonding. So what about bonding? Why do you need to bond that way?
Well, I think that people they don't want to be the odd person out, so they want to make sure through this bonding process that they're not at least the oddest person out. You want to find that one person, and it's kind of like the scapegoat of life, where you say, "Oh, I'm over here. It's that person. Oh, they're so strange," or whatever. And it's too bad that it's like that, but I think we all kind of want to fit in with, we're the normal ones. But everyone's got their own deal, and they're probably being talked about behind their back, whether they know it or not.
What about you, Chris? Do you feel like people talk behind your back?
I don't know. But I know I've talked about some people behind their back before. And I want to go on record as that I am clearing, I've got I've cleaned the slate, as it were, and that I'm clearing the gossip odometer, as it was, because there's two kinds of gossip to me. There's like social network of gossip, and then amongst friends, and then there's like a work gossip. Because people are always stabbing each other in the back at work, no matter where you go. And I have moved my way around Maryland in my career to escape the gossip either that I've caused or
So you're guilty as well.
Oh, I'm guilty as hell. Yeah. So I've moved way to hell up into Frederick, work wise, to escape the gossip. So nobody knows me up there. No one's ever heard of me. So I can just kind of sit back, relax, and I really just kind of clean the slate, as it were, of the gossip.
Jack, what are some signs that someone may be talking behind your back?
When you walk into a room and the conversation dies down.
That's always a bad sign, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Rob, what do you do if you were to get caught? Like, say that you were talking, and the person was staring right behind you, and how do you get yourself out of that?
It's really hard to get yourself out of that. I guess you kind of say a lot of really good things. You just turn into a positive fest.
Change the subject.
Yeah, change the subject.
Run.
Of course, I was just kidding about all that, right? I knew you were there.
That is the most uncomfortable feeling in the world.
I didn't really mean to say you were short, fat, and obnoxious.
Yeah. I do a 360 before I say anything.
Right. You see the person, you say, and what that idiot Joe keeps saying about Bill is that, and you pass it
Blame
off
it on
like
somebody
you're
else.
just quoting someone else.
So you read it in a paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read in the men's bathroom.
It was in the National Enquirer.
Well, we're gonna get the inner city perspective of this topic from our
Anthony.
inner city expert, Mr. Anthony Satterthwaite.
I'd never talk about him behind his back. He kicked my ass.
On our regular segment called Let's Ask Anthony. So why don't we go do that right now?
Anthony.
Okay, George, we're cut and out. We're
Okay.
clear.
I gotta use the restroom real quick, so I will be right back.
Okay. See? Any guys notice that George is got a little bit of a underarm deodorant problem? He kind of stinks.
I hope that's what he's going to the bathroom for.
I
To have
hope-
some water.
Do they have a fan or something that
I
they
don't know,
run?
but it stinks in here. I mean, he's Cuban. He kind of sweats a lot. And that's Arabic people. He's going to say something. I'm not saying anything to
No,
him.
I don't say anything. It's
Well,
his deal.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's probably something you could do something about. Tell you what, when he gets back, I'll tell
I'm
them.
not saying nothing.
No, it's
can't
look,
handle it.
it's no problem. It's nothing to be feel bad about.
Okay. You got it.
Feel better now.
Okay, George, are you back? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go to the last segment. The You Say I Suck, Therefore I Do.
Oh, wait
Are
a
you
second. Actually, the tape's been rolling all this time, so should I just pick it up from here? Continue going?
Hold it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just fix it up in post.
Okay.
So we'll just keep rolling?
That's, you've got to fix that more than that.
No, we thought it was stopped. Okay.
Welcome back. Another edition of Let's Ask Anthony. And today we're talking behind people's backs. Now, coming from the inner city, of course, we all know you have to watch what you say, because talking behind someone's back will get you hurt physically, hurt mentally, and hurt emotionally. Or it just could get you hurt so you'll be in ICU or intensive care or something. So it all depends on who you talking about, who are you telling, because let's face it, you're not going to be talking about somebody that's 6'7" and weigh 320 pounds, especially if you're talking to a blubbermouth that you think going to tell them, and then you got your ass whipped for telling somebody you shouldn't have told in the first place. Now, being the person that I am, I mean, I'm pretty straightforward. If I have anything to say to anybody, I'll say it in their face, unless I know it's going to damage me financially or anything like that. Then I'll probably keep my mouth shut. But I don't know. I just had a couple of comments about talking behind people's back. How come if a man say something, like I could tell George something or about Jack, and that's would be talking behind back. But women do that every day, all day. And they just change the word. It's gossip. It's guys deceive each other when they talk about, oh, man, I don't like them shoes, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. But when it's females, it's just gossip, you know. But it's all gravy. I guess you just got to be who you are and say what you say and do what you do. So all y'all out there talking that nonsense, watch who you telling, because it might just start something and get you in some trouble. So for everybody out there, Southeast, Northwest, Atlantic Gardens, all my homies out there, keep it real and keep it gangster. That's it for this edition of Let's Ask Anthony. Holla at your boy. I'm out.